What's up, trainers? So, I know a lot of you guys love Pokemon Unite, but I have a question. Do you really love MOBAs? So, I'm pretty much well aware that Pokemon Unite is everyone's first MOBA, and if you don't know what a MOBA is, it means Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. The most popular MOBA to date is still League of Legends, and I know a lot of players, Pokemon Unite is their very first one, so, I know from experience from talking to many of my friends who are League players, their life got significantly better after playing League of Legends. So pretty much, I know everyone in the Pokemon Unite community, they scream and they want matchmaking to be fixed. They want the developers to fix matchmaking. But honestly, with MOBAs, it's kind of difficult because the game doesn't give you an indication if you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So pretty much, if you lose or if you win, you think your win was your, reason, like everything you did was the reason you won. And then if you lose, you believe everything you did wasn't the reason you lost, you just blame the teammates. And that's what kind of makes this game have such a high toxicity level. Literally, it has more toxic than the Pokemon Monk. I know everyone who plays a video game, pretty much everyone dreams of becoming the best. Everyone dreams of becoming pro. Literally, Ash Ketchum taught us that from our childhood that, I want to be the very best that no one ever was. And with this game, I feel like if you want to be really good, you have to sit back and critique yourself. You got to ask yourself, literally, am I making the times? Do I struggle evolving? Things like that. So you just got to assess yourself as a player. I'm not gonna lie, this is my very first MOBA as well. When I first started the game, I used to main Cramorant, and I used to lose a lot, literally because I used to engage very close range, but then I eventually sat back and I was like, how do I use this character? I realized it was ranged, I had to play from a distance, I had to learn how to kite. If you guys don't know what kite is, it's literally attacking and running away, so most projectile characters can do that, such as like Ralts, or Delphox, things like that. But pretty much, you guys can see in this match so far that literally this Clefable and this Greedent, they're just going to keep running at us non-stop. And, think about it like this. If you're that player, you have to correct yourself immediately, because right now, I'm level 6, and my partner's level 4, and this Greedent is literally trying to fight both of us. And look, I just get him non-stop. Boom, I slam him, freeze him, and, he backs off a little bit, tries to heal, but he's so aggressive, he keeps coming right back, If I were that character, I'd take a pause, a backseat, and I'd just focus on leveling up. It doesn't matter how good you think you are, if you don't have levels in this game, it makes it very difficult to do anything, and literally it's called feeding. So pretty much, if you're feeding your opponent, that means you constantly keep dying. So, for example, we just beat this Greedent twice, and as you guys can see, he literally keeps dying, coming right back to lane, and look, he just starts to engage again, non-stop. And I don't want to shit talk this player so much, because literally, for them, they probably won a couple games doing the same thing, or they believe that that's the right thing to do. He's literally fighting me, and I'm just backing off. Look, I freeze, boom, and I just take him out again. So pretty much for him, he's giving me so much more experience. Literally, I'm level 7, the same level as our jungler, which is the Decidueye. That's insane. So I'm kind of looking at it from his point of view right now. He's farming, going in, taking the jungle. For his team, he shouldn't really be doing that. The Mewtwo on his team is wondering like, what the heck? But at least he got his evolution now. It's pretty much my team. We got our Decidueye here, helping us out a little bit. He's trying to farm up, keep his levels, take a peek. Right now I'm almost level 9. Boom. Just one more, and I get my evolution. So Regieleki is up. So we're pretty much going to start engaging it now. I'm at the bottom side. We got a lot of vision going on right now. We see where the enemies are. We're just going to start fighting it right now. Wigglytuff, Mamoswine combo. I'm going to get my evolution here because we got the assistance from the Decidueye. And pretty much we're just going to go ahead and we have the advantage, so we're going to go ahead and go through the enemy jungle. We see the Mewtwo. We kind of disregard him, because right now he's tunnel vision. He's focused on the Regieleki that's coming. He wants to defend that base, despite no one being there. But, we're peeking through the jungle. Mewtwo already cleared it. So their Dragapult gets the Regice, but that's not an issue. I use my Unite move. I'm creating distance. Pretty much you want to create distance, knock them into the slow zone. It's slow for us, but look, we just score. Easy peasy. Create that space. Your team can do so much. really good thing. That's why I love playing defenders. But pretty much we're just farming on the map. You know, this is a leisurely stroll right now. We're just going to make our way up through top lane, get a couple levels up there while we can. The Mewtwo just scored. The Decidueye should have basic attack to stop the Mewtwo, but it's whatever. He ends up fainting. And pretty much we keep pushing really hard. You know, I kind of strategically grab the berry, and I'm just hitting him with my ice. So if you guys are interested in wondering what this build is, I may do a Mamoswine video, and I'll tell you all about why this is the best build for Mamoswine. So like I was saying earlier, trainers, I'm just trying to point out how a lot of people just need to assess themselves when playing a MOBA. You know, for me, in the beginning, I made mistakes. I addressed those mistakes, I corrected it. For example, if you notice you play a character that you faint literally 90% of the game that you're not even playing, try changing it. You know, I see a lot of people right out of the get-go, they play Zeraora. Probably not the best Pokemon to play. Maybe you should learn Blastoise. Maybe you should learn Lapras. Lapras is a really good Pokemon I tell people to learn. It's a defender. If you can learn to do damage with a defender, you can do so much more damage with an attacker. A defender will keep you in the game longer and you can contribute so much more to your team. But until the community comes to the consensus and realize that they're not as good as they think they are, unless you like doing straight 5 stacks, then that kind of shows that you can have good communication and whatnot. But I believe the other main thing as well that kind of messes your gameplay up is its tilt. So I know usually towards the end of the season, you know, a lot more matches get thrown, a lot more people are AFK and things of that nature. And pretty much what tilt is, it's like that gamer rage. It's that I want to quit feeling early in the game. You know, usually people get tilt when they don't rest as well, or if they're on a losing streak. But literally, in my opinion, I feel like if you're having tilt, just get offline. You know, maybe you're making a mistake and you're not noticing it. Things of that nature, you know. Sometimes if I'm in a little loss of a win streak, you know, I'll go outside, I'll talk to family, friends, you know, I'll take a break, a shower, have a snack, and just come back with your A game.
Look at this shit. Fuck this shit! I came in this fucking room and everything went fucking bad. Fuck this shit, man.
Now the reason that I created this channel in the first place is I want to make everyone a lot better than they were originally, you know. My eyes got opened up when I met some good people and, you know, start practicing. And, you know, I had a little bit of criticism here and there, you know. They told me where I messed up and stuff, but, you know, I didn't take it to heart, you know. I took it like, okay, you know, it's almost like a teacher-student type of thing, you know. They teach me something, I learn it, and I just get so much more better. Literally, it's night and day from when I first downloaded this game to where I am currently. And it's such a good feeling, though. You can literally see true growth. But I know we also have a lot of casual players. And, you know, this game, they have standard matches, but, you know, who plays a game to play standard? You know, you want to go straight to rank. You want to get into those intense matches. But, you know, just ask yourself, you know, do you really enjoy the game? If you don't, you know, I recommend Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's such a fun game. Literally, I'm pretty sure if Mystery Dungeon came out and we got to, like, do bosses together and all this stuff, like a multiplayer aspect, I doubt anyone would even be playing Pokemon Unite. But, you know, in this game we get to run around as our favorite Pokemon, so I thought that's the main draw, you know. We're Pokemon fans first, which draws us, and we're MOBA people second. So I thought that's where a lot of people have the frustration, you know, because League of Legends games are literally 40 minutes long, and the Unite game is only 10 minutes. So could you just imagine if Unite was 40 minutes? Literally, it would be the worst. I think we also have to recognize that there's some things that just can't be taught. You know, some people never learn how to swim. Some people never learn how to ride a bike. And like I'm going to put up right here, this is a trainer with over 10,000 matches and a 44% win rate. And literally about 7,000 of these matches are ranked. So literally for me, that's the definition of insanity, because I have that much free time, and to lose that much without like having any type of growth or anything, you know, you should just do something different. But everyone, look, so Rayquaza just spawned, and as you guys can notice that we're team fighting pretty darn good. You know, we're just going in there, I'm freezing people, I'm creating space, we're just attacking. We took out Mewtwo upon its Mega Evolution, and pretty much like right now, you would think that we have the lead, And we do, you know. Our points are a lot higher. You know, we don't really need to get Rayquaza. And as you guys can see, it's always the Decidueye players, but you guys pretty much know what's going to happen. So Decidueye right now is fighting Rayquaza by itself, and we literally took out a couple people. They just respawned, and you know, we're going up. You know, we don't need Rayquaza, but look, it gets stolen by the Greedent. We were bullying the whole game, if you guys noticed, and literally it flips the match just like that. That's what I call main character syndrome. That this Decidueye didn't have to fight. It could have just took a break. It could have hit in the grass. It could have gave us vision. It could have helped us team fight. But because of one mistake just like that, our team that was dominating early game, literally all that gets reversed. And that, you know, some people can say that they need to rework Rayquaza or something like that. But honestly, you know, that's just what happens when you're not on point, you know. The Decidueye, he didn't recognize that he wasn't as good as he thought he was. He thought he could take out Rayquaza, which isn't bad, but we didn't need to get Rayquaza. He had a lack of game knowledge, and I feel like a lot of players, you know, just take a break, read a guide, watch a YouTuber, you know, and, you know, just, you know, comment below, just let me know, like, what you struggle with in Pokemon Unite, and we'll see if we can do something about that, you know. But guys, you know, there's a link to my Discord server down below. If any of you guys are interested, you guys can join there. You guys can ask me questions. You guys can do practice matches with me, just because, like I said, I want everyone to enjoy this game, and I want everyone to be stronger than they were the day before. But, you know, if you got any value out of this video, if I inspired you to play something else, you know, good. If I inspired you guys to play this game a lot more, you know, get ready. I want to be able to build a community with very formidable trainers. You know, even if I have to build them from the ground up. But, you know, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.